Hello everyone, this is Zach Joseph, one of the academic counselors at Cabrillo College. This presentation will go over some of the important information that will help you decide what classes to take during your first semester of college. Registering for classes is usually a three-step process. The first thing you can do is plan your classes. This can be done weeks, months, or even years in advance. These planned classes make up what is called your education plan, or Ed plan. The second step is to plan the sections you'd like to take. This happens approximately a few weeks before your registration date, when the schedule of classes or listing of sections is published by the college. Sections are the specific days, times, and instructors for the classes. For example, one class, say English 1A, may have dozens of different sections, each with slightly different days and times they meet, as well as who teaches them. The third step in the process is to actually register for your sections. This happens on your specific registration date and time, which is listed in your My Cabrillo portal. We'll discuss each of these steps in more detail throughout this presentation. In this presentation, we are going to cover two main things. First, we'll give an overview of degrees and certificates and what they're made up of. Secondly, we'll go over in more detail how to plan out your first semester at Cabrillo and register for classes. Now, let's take a brief look at degrees and certificates that Cabrillo offers and what they're made up of. Cabrillo College offers over 60 certificates in a wide range of fields. Just a few examples include biotechnology, horticulture, building trades, and early childhood education. These certificates package together a semester's or two worth of classes and focus primarily on the core courses required for that particular discipline. They require little or no general education. Earning a certificate can be a great way to build skills for immediate employment or job advancement. Next, let's take a look at associate degrees and how to transfer to four-year colleges and universities. Keep in mind that this is an introduction to these topics. Many more details will be covered in a class called Plan for Success, offered through the Counseling and Guidance Department. You'll see it listed as CG51. Associate degrees, either an Associates of Arts, AA, or Associates of Science, AS, depending on your major, require completion of a certain set of 60 units and other requirements. For most majors, the courses, or units for these degrees, will be made up of three main parts: general education, major preparation, and electives. Note that some majors may require significantly more or less classes for major preparation. General education requirements allow you to explore different broad disciplines such as English, mathematics, science, humanities, arts, and social science classes. In most cases, you'll take approximately a dozen general education classes. Major prep is what we call the classes that you'll take for your specific major at a more introductory level in order to be well prepared for the more advanced level major courses once you transfer to a four-year college or university. One more note about general education, or GE classes. Because Cabrillo College can prepare you for so many great options like earning an occupational or non-transfer degree, or transferring to the California State University, CSU, University of California, UC, private colleges, or out-of-state colleges, we have a few different general education patterns to choose from. Counselors will help you with these details as you work towards your college goals. But for now, if you are still undecided of your specific goals, just use the general education called IGETC. That's IGETC, and stands for Intersegmental General Education Transfer Curriculum, and it's accepted at all the CSUs, UCs, and even some out-of-state private colleges. A career and academic pathway, or CAP, is a cluster of majors with similar major preparation requirements. Cabrillo has 5 CAPs: Creative Arts and Design, Health and Public Service, Science, Technology, Engineering and Math, Global and Human Studies, and Entrepreneurship and Business. In case you are still not sure of your college major, you may have an idea of what CAP you're most interested in. A detailed list such as this indicating which Cabrillo majors fall under which CAP can be found on Cabrillo's website. In most cases, it's good to take at least one class in your major during your first or second semester at Cabrillo. If you know your major, you'll find required major prep classes in a few places. One is the Cabrillo catalog, available on our website. If you know where you'd like to transfer, you'll find major prep classes listed on the assist.org website. Of course, Cabrillo counselors are also happy to help you learn what classes will be required for your major. If you're not sure what to major in, don't worry. Many people are still deciding on their college major. It would be good to note that classes such as CG 54, Career and Lifestyles, or CG1, College Success, are great resources to help you decide on some major and career options. Now that we've reviewed some of the components of certificates, degrees, and transfer, let's look more specifically at what classes you'll take in your first semester. If you plan to earn a certificate, then simply plan as many courses required for this certificate as are offered in this particular semester. If you'd like to earn an associate's degree, then start off with English 1A. That's the typical first semester college English composition course, and its co-requisite, Library 10, a course that focuses on research and information literacy. You may also want to add a math class. Some majors, mostly STEM majors, require a lot of math, and it's important to get started right away. Other majors in the humanities and social sciences may have fewer math requirements, and you could wait until the second semester for your math class. A Cabrillo counselor can help you figure out if it's recommended to take English or math in your first or second semesters. Next, add CG 51, 54, or 1. A counseling and guidance class during your first semester is a great way to learn how to map out your entire education plan, all the classes you'll need for your major. It's also great for learning college study skills, career and major options, and other important Cabrillo and transfer requirements. Finally, add 1 or 2 general education or major prep classes. If you plan to attend college full-time, that's a total of at least 12 or more units per semester. Depending on how many units your classes are worth, that's usually 5 or so classes. When making your schedule, just remember that each college unit designates an hour per week of class, but also 2 more hours worth of homework. So even though 12 units may look like 12 hours per week of class time, that's almost 40 hours per week of time you'll need to put in. Now you've seen some of what to consider in deciding what classes to take during your first semester. For more information, please review the full presentation slides available on our website. These slides also include information on how to navigate the mechanics of planning and registering for the classes on our student planning software. Also, you are encouraged to schedule an individual appointment with a Cabrillo counselor so we can help you develop an individualized education plan that will help you meet your goals. To schedule this appointment, please email counselor@cabrillo.edu. And remember, registering for classes is usually a 3-step process: planning classes, next planning sections, and finally registering for these sections on or after your specific registration date and time. So if you're planning classes and or sections now, please make sure to return to My Cabrillo portal on or after your registration date to actually register for these sections. Thanks for watching, and congratulations as you embark on your college studies.